Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2019. Hope you had a good trading week. Obviously, Monday we had the holiday, so we didn't really do a new recap or a preview for Tuesday, but Tuesday we had a huge day, just an absolutely huge day. Big winners in 4 stocks, just one of the best days we've seen in a while, and that gives us hope that the market's better or worse, up or down, doesn't really matter to us, hopefully a little bit of both. Along the way are going to at least trade like that more often. You get 2 days a week like that, and you're going to do very, very well in the market. So let's take a look at what we did or what happened. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. Even though we had an up day, we're still under the pink risk line from the 13 sell signal that we got back in July. And so we've really been in a very flat range, but we did have a positive day today. I will go through the major daily charts in a minute, but I did want to take a second. We had talked about the monthly chart a couple weeks back of the ES and how we were near a 13 sell signal on the monthly chart. Just be aware that we did not get that at the end of September. You need to close higher than you've closed previously, and that did not quite happen. So in order for this 13 signal to actually hit, we need October to actually close a little bit higher than it is right now. Otherwise, you don't get the signal. Now, is it going to matter? Did we get enough energy in there that we've already maybe got it and we don't have to do it? I've seen that happen. We've definitely all seen that happen. But I think just by the numbers, you did not yet have the 13. Here's the S&P cash index. You don't have the 13 there either. And then these are the monthly charts. Remember, this is a big time frame. And on the NASDAQ side, we'll be getting towards just an 11. So we're not quite there. Anyways, now when we look at the weekly charts of the NASDAQ, there is a 13 in place. And when we look at the weekly chart of the S&P, there is a 13 in place. And the daily chart has a 13 in place. To get the monthly chart would be the biggest and really make it hard for the market, I think, to head up. So, but we didn't get it. I just want to be clear. We were talking about it, and it didn't happen back in September. All right, so we got 2 weeks to the end of October. Let's see if we get it in October by getting a slightly higher close than we've closed at the end of any month. That would be the key. Okay, so the S&P crude oil, first of all, was up 10 cents to $52.91. Gold up $3.80. The S&P cash gains $29.53. NASDAQ 100 up 100.52. The SOX was up 35.29. That is a new closing high on the SOX, at least. The biotech's at 57.97, still in the lower half of the year's range. Russell 2000 up 17 and change, also basically, it's been a pretty flat year for the Russell. The VIX drops to 13.54. That is a low close on the VIX. And I think the VIX itself has some signals, if I remember, maybe not on the weekly or the monthly. So it was just on the daily. Yeah, that'd be very hard for the VIX to get a signal. The trend closes at 0.63. 0.62, sorry, that puts the 10-day moving average at 1.06, heading back down quickly. We're going to drop off a big number. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 6 days back. Boy, if we keep getting these low numbers, we're going to swing to a trend reading already under 0.85 pretty quickly. NASDAQ volume 1.8 billion. Obviously, you can see the Monday holiday that we got. We knew this was going to happen. We talked about in the market preview over the weekend. I predicted 1.4 billion, and that's what we got on Monday because the banks were closed. So now back up to 1.8, which is, obviously an improvement over that, and it was good enough for us to make some great money in several stocks today, but it's still not the volume we want to see, right? Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 1334, advanced decline ratio on the New York plus 831. Some more stocks up than down. Google gains $24.47, still operating under a 13 sell signal. Apple down 55 cents. This one on the daily chart is just recycled, so it's not going to get a 13 sell signal anyways. Netflix down $1.28. That was one of the ones we made. We had a little money on Netflix. It wasn't huge. We made a lot more money on NVIDIA on the upside. Here's a quick look at this NVIDIA chart. Big day up on a breakout on NVIDIA, and we caught a big piece of that move. And then Goldman Sachs, also a big day up. It did gap down, so we took the break into the gap. We had a couple other winners too. So it was generally speaking, it was a good day. NTES, another one that we had a big winner in on for the day. Amazon up $30.95. Tesla up 93 cents, which is really nowhere. Facebook up 5.61. Goldman Sachs up just 64 cents. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $1.71. The Dow was up 237 points in terms of intraday action. So now we've got some actual movement. Again, Monday was a complete bust with no volume with the bank holiday. So then, and remember, we sold off late on Friday. So Tuesday we gap up and then shove higher, and that was. But even then, the stocks we were in carried forward into the afternoon. Many of them big winners throughout the day. Look at this Nvidia in particular. I mean, that had a big push going over lunch. That was after the market had slowed down. So, but it, look at the market. You got a 13 sell signal right there at the top of the morning, and that was it for the day. The Nasdaq side got a 13 sell signal coming out of lunch and at the high of the day there. So, 13's right on the money for the Comer signal in the markets. All right, in terms of economic data on Wednesday, and then we'll do one more market preview tomorrow night. We've got core retail sales an hour before the bell, business inventories, and NAHB housing market index 30 minutes in, Fed beige book at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and tick long-term purchases at the close. That is what we have coming out. We'll see what we get. Hopefully another solid day and maybe some better volume. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.